Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here, giving you another update. So I was thinking about this one, and I wanted to talk about this, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts, my opinions, of course, and we're gonna talk about Israel and the whole Gaza situation. Now they're dropping aid into Gaza. I don't know if you saw that. There's humanitarian aid being dropped into Gaza, and so. You have Israel who's basically said they're taking over the whole region. They're not playing around. It's funny, even with the last administration, okay, as liberal as they were and all that type of stuff, they didn't really screw with Israel. I mean, they played the game like, we should stop shipping arms to Israel. Did they ever do that, folks? They did not, okay? They did not. Israel, it would seem, I'm just going to put it like this, it would seem like Israel runs a show. Israel does whatever it wants to do, with a huge amount of support from the United States of America. That's a fact. That is a fact. If it wasn't for us, I think Israel would have been ganged up on a long time ago by a lot of the Middle Eastern countries, and they would have been in deep trouble. But because, number one, we ship them arms, we give them all the stuff that they need to be able to defend themselves, and they're pretty tough. I'm not, don't get me wrong, Israel is no joke. Now, Israel said what they were going to do. You guys are so funny. You're so big. How did you guys get so big? Are you good puppies? Israel has stated from the very beginning that their agenda was to wipe out Hamas, right? And I had zero problem with that, basically based on the fact, hello babies, hello, hi everybody, hi, I know, I love all of you. Zeusy, come here baby. Zeusy, where'd you go? You got squeezed out. There he is. There's a big boy. There's the big boy. Be careful with that. All right. Yeah, those things they'll put your eye out. You don't want that, no sir. Oh, you see the cat. That's what he's focused on, the cat. What do you see, the kitty? Do you see the kitty? All right. Anyway, let me go back. I'm sorry. I'm easily distracted, if you guys didn't realize already. Come on, Clyde. Don't mess with the cat, with the puppies. So, Israel stated from the very beginning their agenda was to eliminate Hamas. To me, you start in one spot and you just clean house. Period. End of story. Now, they don't go as hard as I would go. There would be nobody left if it was up to me. If that's the enemy, right? That's the enemy. They're the people in charge, and they've allowed the people have allowed that to happen. You clean house. Period. End of story. That would be me, because here's the thing is, their sons and daughters don't grow up to hate America or to hate Israel, because they're not there. They don't exist. If they're gone, they're gone. And then it's your territory, you take it over, and you can do whatever you want with it. That's the spoils of war, folks. That's how war works. Now, some of you will, boo-hoo and, oh my God, that's a terrible mindset to have. But we've been fighting wars with kid gloves on for way too long, allowing stupid stuff, allowing politicians to debate and decide how we're going to fight wars, while it's country boys and city boys that go, and girls that go over and fight these wars and die for what? For oil, for rich people? It's ridiculous. And they're not allowed to actually do what they need to do. And then heaven forbid that they kill some civilians, they can be brought up on charges of murder. I mean, it's insanity. It's insanity to me. Like I said, I would be so hardline. I would, like I said, I would make it so horrific to attack America. Like, if you guys have seen Swordfish, that movie, spot on. Spot on, folks. John Travolta, Halle Berry, yeah, Hugh Jackman, all in that movie. That movie's spot on. It's exactly how you have to deal with stuff. You're a terrorist, you want to hate America, you want to blow things up and kill people and do these type of things, you wipe them out. You make it so horrific to attack America that they just won't do it. Because they know If they do, what is going to happen? That's how you deal with people. That's how you deal with these people, folks. People just, this whole kumbaya, and we're going to sit around and hug each other and everything's going to be beautiful. That's not reality. That's not how it works, okay? There's a lot of evil people out there, and they only understand one thing and one thing. I think I left that bucket over here. I did. They only stand one thing, and that's force and dominance. And they also know that, like with America, we put up with a lot of crap. We tolerate a lot of crap. Now, are there operations that are done in the cover of darkness that are never discussed? I am sure that there are. Okay? Because the American people can't handle, you know, what needs to be done. Come on, Clyde, move. No, you're not going in there. The American people cannot handle what needs to be done. So, higher up officials make decisions that need to be made, and operations are carried out, like I say, under the cover of darkness. And, you know, that happens. You believe it or don't believe it, that's fine. I don't care. But those things do happen. But instead of doing it that way, I'd put it right out in the open. You screw with us, you're done. Kill you, your whole family, everybody that's related to you. There you go. End of story. And I mean, that sounds harsh, sounds terrible, but that's how you deal with these type of people. Again, make it so horrific to attack America that they don't even think about it. And we got the technology, right? And the last thing you want to do is disarm Americans ever, because we're the line of defense. We're the reasons why nobody invades America. I mean, you know, they invade us in a different way, but to attack America won't happen. You won't see it happen as long as we are able to defend ourselves. I heard a helicopter go over earlier, pretty low. Oh, there's the plane. I was like, where's that airplane? There he is. Like, I knew I heard him. So anyway, guys, I'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Comes Clyde barreling. Woo! I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear your thoughts. I mean, I'm an extremist, man. I'm telling you what, I do not play. I don't think you need to play ever. But I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your weekend is going good. Or you had a good weekend, because you're going to see this video on Monday at 3 o'clock. Have a great day. I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.